2 days ago, I started with a wallet with only $20 on it, and I'm already at almost $3,000 only trading meme coins. I'm going to show you how I did it, because the method that I'm using, it's basically a system that it's kind of foolproof. It will be really hard to lose money. And that's how today I made $100 with this meme coin, $54 with that meme coin, and finally $2,170 with this meme coin. So let me tell you how I do this. First, I use BullX because I can use all the creation on Pump.fun. Because remember, I started with $20, but after day one, I finished around $200, and on day two, I finished at $800. So for this day three, I had to adapt my strategy, but still look for risk. And when I'm looking for risk, I go on Pump.fun. Pump.fun is a platform where everyone can launch a meme coin, and that's why we have tons of terrible meme coins. But we can go with something that is as low as a market cap of $5,000. This is not penny stocks from the Wolf of Wall Street. This is way worse and way more dangerous. But this is where I can have a big risk appetite. Hi, by the way, welcome on Handsome Finance, where we study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is open ledger, so we can see all the transactions and know exactly how much I made, but also we use it to find the best trader. So don't forget to put on your little matcha and let's get into those trades so you can do the same. So as usual, I check what graduated. It means that it reached a market cap of around $70,000. And then here, I would still see that we were in the animal phase. Actually, as we were trading live, we saw that the meta, which means the trend, was still for animal coins. So when I know this, I'm looking at the new creation, and I will set up my filters where I want the developer, it means the person who launched the coin, that own less than 15%. And normally I would go with holders below 5. But I could change a little bit my settings because I made a bit more money. And here for the market cap, 15,000 to 20,000. If you use the link in the description for BullX, you will not only skip the waiting list, but also have cheaper fees. Yes, it's a win-win. And that's how I monitor everything. But it's not only that. And to win this challenge, my goal is to use anything in my power. No matter what, if it's volume bot, if it's that I can share it to a friend, I'm putting the work into my meme coins. A lot of people think that you buy a meme coin, then you sit on your hand, you go walk around, you come back, and you're a multi-millionaire. Yes, you can if someone else works for your coin. But even if I'm French, I gotta work. And this coin, one of one, why did we invest in it? Well, the person that showed it to me was legit. I know this guy has been pumping tons of different ones, and the graph, as you can see, it's a coin that don't die. And a coin that doesn't die, you know what happened? Well, it can survive and it can go somewhere. And what I liked about it is that the number of holders was quite high, 315 holders. So if you really understand how meme coin works, all the guys that traded here, they were on their phone or they were on their computer ready to buy in and to sell. But what happened when we are 1 day after, 2 days after? They may not be online. And the sell pressure is then lower, because those people who are holding this coin cannot sell it or forget that they have it, or maybe they stop even trading, which is why one of one was a play that I wanted to get in. I got in with one soul. I actually made a mistake because my portfolio is now bigger and I was still going quite small. That's the problem when you trade live sometime. Your brain don't function the best way. And still, I managed to make 0.63 Solana, which is $100. And even if it's a winning trade, it's a terrible trade because I knew this coin will work well as the team behind it was working hard. You could check their Twitter if you want. You could check everything. It was rocking solid and it went up to $214 market cap, which was more than a 10x from where we showed it live. So yeah, I faded this one, but still, you know what? It's a winning trade. And then the meta that was going on was all about different pieces of art that were mixed. And we saw this one, Monk and Lisa. Now, Monk and Lisa bought in. Let me put the 1 minute chart. There we go. So the developer sold. Developer bought and then developer sold. So we saw that, okay, there was an opportunity here because a lot of the team that was behind it went out this trade. And that's why I decided to go in. Again, you see, with just 0.5 Solana. So I need to set up this properly into my BullX accounts. If you want me to do a full video teaching you all the settings on BullX, I will show you because literally some settings can make or break your trade. And here it went back down, but still we are okay with a plus 74 7%, which is just $54. The problem I had here, and my mistake, is I did not take enough risk. So I should have went with a bigger amount. But would you do it when you see that the website doesn't even exist? So that's why I decided to exit. Yes, sometime in Memecoins, you have to first ape in, which means buy, and then study the project, particularly if you are safe. So if the market cap is already pretty low, it's not going to go much lower, so you can buy in and then study. If you check my previous video, what I love to do is to go in some meme coins where we have less than 5 holders. Because like this, there's a low chance that they sell on me, and if there's no holders, it's even better. Because I can start to run my volume bot, I can start to bring a lot of people and attention to it and to ramp up this coin. And that's why sometimes I will choose some meme coins that have less than 5 holders. I actually showed it in the previous video. I recommend you to watch every day to really understand how it works. Because if I have only 1 or 2 holders, well, the chance that they sell on me is a much lower. As you can see here, 2 holders, 3, 6, 5, it's fine. But the magic really happened on that one. So I was facing a problem. As you know, I love to trade live. It's fun for me. We have fun with everybody. And we can help some people to trade better, and they can help us to trade better. But there's a really small amount of people, and I call them the woke traders. That really pisses me off. Because if they lose money, they blame it on us. If they lose money, they say it's our fault, we rug pull. When I never sold on the top candle. Not because I couldn't. It's just I'm not that best trader. I'm an okay trader or good, but I'm not going to pretend that I can measure the bottom and the top. But also, I don't want that. And that's why I never just bought and sold right away on the live. And I do not plan to do it. But if I had so many woke traders just doing this, I would do that. Because the problem with those people, and on D-Dog, what happened, and on the other one, is that we paid for deck screener. Which means here, if you want to have your little image and this, you need to pay $300. And me and with the other members live, we paid for a coin. And what happened when it reached deck screener? Everyone sold on us. So we paid some money, we put out some work, and got nothing back. So all those woke traders, you have to stop pretending that you care about others, that you are perfect. You never paid for DEX. You never pushed a meme coin. You are working behind not even a profile picture, just nothing. So it's just a message. And my last message to you guys, I'm going to mute all your comments on YouTube because this negativity have nothing to do. And if it was a comedy club, I would kick you out and you would not be allowed. So it's the same here. This is a comedy club, this YouTube channel. We're here to laugh. We're here to have a good time. If the money you invest, you can't lose it. Do not touch to meme coins. Connect your 2 neurons and understand that most of you are going to lose it because only few would put it all the works needed to win. Yes, and that's normal, otherwise everyone will be winning. So D-Dog, that one was interesting because I was pissed off of everyone saying, oh, but you can only win because you trade live, when all my previous videos were not live and I showed many trades, somewhere I made 35,000 K, but still, they will always find something. So I decided, okay, I'm not going to trade live for this. And when I do not trade live, trust me, I feel better. It's easy. I was just with my mates on the Discord channel and we saw D-Dog doing dog. And that was a fast play. So on that time, the meta was all about Asian pets. And this one, as you can see, stands out. And I decided to go directly in because I saw that the developer sold. Now, this was one of the funniest ones because the developer sold and I bought. At this, I changed. I went with 4 Solana, which is around $750. I went with 4 Solana and the coin started to go up crazy. Again, I did not sell on the top candle. When it started to retrace a bit, I took back my initial and some more because I want to be able to go into more plays. And you know what? I even paid for Dex Screener here. Let me share this. I paid for that one. We did not reach the bonding curve, so we did not go after it. And here it is, Dex paid. And none of those woke traders will ever show that. The only thing they can show is that you have some text exchanges between their girlfriend and yourself. And still, instead of blaming themselves, they will say it's your fault. They have a problem and we can solve their problem. So I went into that one and then it went up. And then It's crazy because the dev started to buy again. So at this point, I was just selling small amounts on the green candles. And when the dev bought again, let me check if I can find his comment, because that was hilarious. Where is the dev? Sorry, boys, misclick. So what happened with this dev, and that's why I love it, because you see this guy created tons of coins that are pretty bad, never went anywhere. And he left his coin too early and was like, shit, my coin is going up. And he tried to buy again and then sold, and then sorry, misclick, guys. And then after, of course, when we almost reached that, and that's the problem, tons of coins, when they're about to reach the top of the bonding curve, then they will lose momentum and people start to sell. So I sold again later on, and that's how I made a clean $2,200 without having to be live on YouTube. And this was beautiful. Now I'm going to try to make more plays like that. And then I can, because my portfolio is around 20 sold there. So imagine I can go into 4 like that. So will I lose 4 times in a row? That's going to be complex, because I have quite a good system and some good tools. I actually share in my Telegram the meme coins that I'm going in, because I asked and they said yes. And this Telegram is free. You can just click on the link below. Of course, you go at your own risk. Just don't be a work trader. And trust me, you will be able to make it. But more important than all that is watch the full live, because you will understand more what's going on. You will see us doing some mistakes. Sometimes I have some losing trades, and you can learn not at your expenses, but at my expenses. So I put my time in. I want to educate more people into this. I onboarded more people into meme coins and crypto than any of those work traders. So please, if you know a work trader, steal their girlfriend, let them see cry, rug them, take their money, everything, so they can learn the lesson of life. It was a pleasure, though. We're not going to let them disturb us. But don't forget one thing, of course. Stay handsome. Ciao.